Hi guys. Today we're going to celebrate Batman Day by playing one of our Batman characters. I'm saying one because essentially this character is a bit of a twisted history. Essentially, I created this character, I don't know, eons ago when I first started playing, in order to have to be able to practice playing the legend Batman character, if it makes any sense. So essentially, what I tried to do was recreate the Legend Batman character as closely as I could at the time. Uh, and then, so the reason for that was to be able to practice playing the Batman character outside of Legend matches. It was that simple. So I gave him martial arts, and I chose abilities that were as close to the Legend character as possible. And I even tried to get the look, more or less, of Batman. Which at the time meant just getting the Dark Spectre helmet and hoping to get the Batwoman T-shirt and essentially making almost a Batman Beyond-like character. And then as I started playing on PC, at some point I bought the collector's edition on PC, got it for fairly cheap, and so I created a Batman character on PC as well. And at some point, I thought that it was a bit redundant to have Batman on both PC and PS3. So at some point, I tried to transform this Batman character into another character called the Vigilante, essentially DC's answer to the Punisher at the time. But sadly, I don't know, I wasn't able to customize it the way I wanted. And now we got a brand new Batman Cowl, so I figured, oh, what the heck, let's put him back as a Batman character. It's going to be a Batman character from an Elseworld universe because, as you can see in the loadout, he's using uh, he's using dual pistols and he's using munitions. It's going to be weird to have a Batman character that doesn't have stealth, but we'll do what we can. So we're going to start by doing an ace an ace chemical mission, which sadly I think I can see which mission it'll be, and not really one of my favorites. But we'll manage somehow.
T.O. Morrow is shipping hazardous material to who knows where. We've got this road locked down.
Oh, I can hear something. It's been a while since I played this character, and I haven't played munitions that much. So you'll forgive me if I seem a bit lost using the power sometimes. I haven't used it that much, so I'm going to learn as much as you guys about munitions playing this character. For dual pistols, I don't use the weapon masteries all that much somehow. Oh, I got a logbox. Well, let's go check our logbox. So let's see what's in the box. I wonder if sweet irony if I'll get the the daring vigilant cowl, which wouldn't surprise me. That's my kind of luck. Uh, well, let's go with the winged fury style. Pretty sure I got this one not that long ago, but doesn't matter. So this is a character I created pretty much as soon as I started playing this universe. But ironically, I haven't played it all that much. As I mentioned, at first it was only to practice using the Batman character outside of Legend matches. So I haven't really tried to uh, raise its combat rating all that much. Although I did spend some time. Oh, that's one. Oh, let's get out of here before I die. Out of all the time I've been to Ace Chemicals, which is hundreds of time, it's the first time I saw this Mercury guy. Somehow, I guess I always end up facing the same bounties over and over. So I'd never seen this guy before, strangely enough. Or if I did, never realized it was a bounty. Okay, oh, there it is. So today was a good day. We got a new Batman Cowl, which I guess many of us never really thought we would get it. We've been asking for it for quite some time. But then again, we weren't really asking for. We were asking for them to allow us to use the back from the hack cowl for a while because we never thought they would actually give us a real Batman cowl like this one. So the Batman cowl seemed like it would be as close. The back from the hack cowl seemed like it was as close from having a Batman mask as we would ever get. So seeing this mask, holy crap, it's perfect. It's the only thing I wish is that there was a essentially we had two versions, one with the one where the neck was is covered and one where the neck is not covered. I wished there was a version where the ears were longer. I guess I'm a Batman fan of the 70s, early 80s, so to me, Batman has really long ears. I guess whenever I think of Batman, I still think of the Batman by Jim Aparo. Although others did a really good job with the character, Neil Adams did a good run. John Byrne didn't really uh, draw Batman per se. I think he wrote a handful of issues. But John Byrne did draw Batman in the miniseries Legends, which was very sweet. And also in the second or third issue of Man of Steel, there's a Batman also who makes an appearance. And others I'm sure I forgot to mention, but these are the ones I recall the most. So like this black and gray Batman almost reminds me of the John Byrne version. If he had longer ears, that'd be almost spot on. Almost. may remember this is essentially this is my spot where I hunt down a lieutenant. So one more lieutenant, and I will then go and finish the last forklift I need. There we go. Just one more lift, and we'll be good to go. Hopefully, since they seem willing come on. Since they did seem willing to do this mask, although it was highly requested for years, uh, I have to wonder if maybe we're going to see either more iconic styles or at least more interesting styles in the marketplace. Because sadly, there wasn't that there was some things to buy in the marketplace, but there wasn't that many things that were interesting.
Hey,
I
I think
understand
this
that
is
maybe
where
some
we go
people
to
did
dinner.
find that interesting to buy a fireman suit or some of the various accessories. I wasn't too crazy about that, about most of those. Although I did buy a few. But if I had the choice between buying like a chrome medieval suit and an iconic Batman suit, I would have bought the iconic Batman suit. So I'm just glad that they finally gave us a Batman mask, which looks spot on. There it is. So let's summon our little sidekick and let's get to business. No, no, no. Ah, crap. And there we go. So let's go and collect our reward.
Confirmation of mission protocols. Steelworks appreciates your continued support.
And let's play our favorite game. What's in the box? A plan. Better than nothing, I suppose. Sorry, I just trying to look at the gear that this character has. So let's go sell and repair. And hopefully clear out the inventory a bit of some not so useful things, like those healer boots. I'm not sure if... oh, there we go. Yeah. Essentially, those yellow rings seems to be account bound and seems to be able to be traded from characters to characters until you put an exobit in it. I've tried removing the exobit and trying to put it back in the shared bank, and it doesn't work. As soon as you put an exobit in it, it's as if it gets flagged as as a non-shared item, if it makes any sense. So yeah, I guess some of those weapons are no trade, sadly. Well, let's get rid of that. This is probably my only non-flying character that has the Joker jetpack. So I wish I could do an armory with it. Sadly, in order to use it, you have to manually switch trade it, uh, equip it. You can't make an armory with it. Otherwise, that's what I would have done. Let's get along to Metropolis and let's go to Striker Island. Essentially, I'm about halfway through Tier 4. I'm not that far from Tier 5. Well, at least I'm not that far from being able to do the iconic solos from Tier 5. Also, you may have noticed I made three looks essentially for this character. There's essentially this look, black and gray, as you can see. I went for with something a lot more classic, like literally the blue and gray that we had in the comics for quite a while. And for this one, I was tempted to make a Batman Beyond like version of the character, but I decided against it. Essentially, and since it's not technically Batman, but more like an alternate universe version that uses guns, I figured, what the heck, I'll just uh, I'll just make a sort of Batman look without trying to be too accurate.
Mission grant complete. This mission will help support Steelworks residents.
Somehow for that build, the sniper, the crates. Sadly or luckily, I'm not sure how to phrase that. You guys have stumbled upon the one mission I hate at Striker Island is the freaking crates. And usually when I do this mission, I have stealth or some stealth crap. And there's the helicopter in the way. Usually I have some sort of stealth abilities that allow me to bypass most of those goons. Enough today. Oh, and as you saw, some spawned just as I was. I'm gonna be dead pretty soon. I guess I didn't crack how to do this mission yet with every characters. Usually what I'll do is that I'll either I'll fly above the crates and wait until there's not too many mobs because already those prisoners in the front, holy crap, they hit hard, and just one or two of them will give quite a beating to your character. But if you end up fighting three or more, it's a tough fight, and it's even worse when, as you saw, when some spawn at the entrance out of nowhere. So let's try and weed out a bit some of those guys. There'll be two less guys to worry about. And there's this helicopter in the way. I think I don't have weapon mastery with this guy yet. That's not a big deal. I'm not the greatest DC Universe player in the world, but even I don't depend on weapon mastery to be able to play. Let's say hello to our little friends. Ah, crap. Let's see if we can run away. Probably not. We got real lucky, I guess. Ideally, I guess you don't. You're not supposed to fight them. You're supposed to kite and run away. Not really my favorite strategy, but whatever works, I suppose. Let's hope there's one left here. Sometimes those crates will take forever, literally, to spawn. That was close. Hi there. We're celebrating Batman Day with our new Batman Cowl. So just doing a few tier 4 missions with a Batman kind of like character. And that's the worst mission ever in my book. I hate this mission. But we'll manage, I think. Maybe. Essentially, right now the crates will probably take quite a while to spawn. They seem to be all stuck around here. But there's a lot of prisoners over here, so I'm not sure if I can manage to take the crates from one of them. Let's try and take this one. There we go. And sadly, that was the easy part. The second part is even worse. Okay, why is it not? Why is it not working? I realized there was two spots to go with the crates.
Now that the guard is fully stocked up for now, Steelworks researchers have cooked up a little surprise for those intergang prisoners. Rig one of the crates with sleeping gas.
Okay, now the second part, which usually gives me, at the very least, a headache. Again, usually I'll use stealth or some such thing like that to activate the crate. Like I'll usually use stealth to get close to the crate. I'll try to pull at least one of them. It wasn't so bad for now. There's a few more. No, that was no good. So let's try and pull just a few. Nope. Luckily, we're done.
Steelworks thanks you for your
So let's collect our reward. And let's see what's in the box. Oh well. So let's refill our stack. I guess we're going to need more colas. Wonder if this little guy, where is he? Is he selling colas? Oh yeah. Oh, let's buy more than one. As you can see, I still have some Soda Color Remix, which was some Type 4 colas from what seems like ages ago. Okay, now we're done with this part. So let's see if we can do... well, let's do the vault, since we didn't do that. But with dual pistols, the vault is pretty fun to do. You just go full auto, and blast everything you see.
Welcome, welcome, one and all, to Joker's Room of Fun, Mayhem, and Prizes. Something to flatten your opponent? Or just some useless crap? Who knows? You pays your money and you takes your chances. Break the presents and get your prizes.
So let's see what duo we can do. No real choice but to care for all of them and see which one will pop first. That was fairly quick.
We must hurry. Brainiac's presence in Shadowlands is the nexus of his invasion. Brainiac's interference is too great. I can accompany you no longer.
So as you can see, I have my power over time, and I have various buffs, and that's probably one of the few controllers I made who uses the most debuffs. The reason behind that is fairly simple. I usually will use let's say a personal shield like a telekinetic shield or some other ability that doesn't really have any or some control or some crowd control abilities. So most of the times, in most of my loadouts for my controllers, I'll have maybe one slot available for debuffs, maybe. But for this one, I didn't have I don't think munitions as some sort of personal shield, so I didn't use a slot for that. Uh, and some of the debuffs also work as crowd control, so I didn't take one power specifically to crowd control. Essentially, I'm using some of the debuffs for that. I will come back for the briefings and investigations. One of the fun things about the dual pistol is just that, being able to fire in two directions at once.
Great hell! What is this?
The Shadow Keeper, created by the realm itself in response to Brainiac's incursion. But he has taken control of it.
Then we have no choice. We must put our differences aside and stop his advance for the greater good.
For the greater good.
Yeah, our friend Soul Style is doing a heck of a job. Oh yeah. Let's give a thumbs up to our old friend who did a great job.
Face, and I know your days are numbered.
Alright, for once we got lucky. Some nice pistols.
By Hera, you are a warrior and proud to have at my side. I will open a portal home for you. If you find this orb, take courage. Brainiac has attacked the magical dimensions, but he will fail. Magic is not about logic or order, but something far deeper that Brainiac will never understand. That is our strength. Use it. Free magic from
I was starting
Brainiac's
to think that
tyranny,
we
and
could
may the
not go
truth
back,
prevail.
but we can. Oh, this little thing was clicked. Let's try again. Oh well, next time.
Blood Priest Chronicle. If you aren't careful, liquid murk will slip right through.
So let's try and get the briefings and investigations we're missing. Even though odds are we probably won't be able to finish them because I think the rest of the briefing and investigations are in some other missions. But you never know what other missions will be added in the future, so who knows? Maybe someday we'll gain access to other missions or all the missions, and then we'll be able to complete that briefing and that investigation.
First results of Brainiac's
We'll
attacks
have to
on
wait and
magical
see.
realms were seen here in Metropolis, where Madame Xanadu's magic shop is closing its doors.
My magician, my warrior, I leave this message for you. We cannot let this thing of wires and metal, this Brainiac, destroy all magic. These realms belong under my rule. That fool Wonder Woman thinks truth will prevail. But there is no truth. Only force. Show Brainiac our might, and let magic reign.
I guess we're done for now. So let's get out of here. Let's see. We did get some pistols. Item level 68. It's the same thing we have. I thought we had been a bit too lucky. We'll get some. Oh, that probably was from the vault. Let's make some DPS pistols. Why not? And let's go to our lair to imprint our new pistols. So essentially with this little guy I have 3 armories. 1 troll, 1 DPS, and 1 PvP. I'm not sure if I'm going to have a PvP armory for the open world and a PvP armory for the arena with this little guy. I may have found a solution that probably could work. We'll see. Essentially what I did was, let's see. Essentially what I did for PvP is that I gave him the colas, the PvP colas, but I also gave him the belt with the sidekick and another stack of colas. Because essentially the belt, too often the belts we have, we're stuck with sometimes a cola slot. So I figured I may as well, this way I can have colas for the open world and colas for the arena. And the only thing I'm really missing is the breakout trinket, which I don't really need when I use this. So let's we'll try it like that. Worst comes to worst, it won't work, and I'll add another armory at some point in time. So let's put our other pistol in here. There we go. So let's try one more duo. Oh, wrong tier. Let's go for the Hall of Doom. The Star Labs is a fun one, but it's a long one, and I think we'll be done after this one. Let's greet our little friend. And since he's a troll, I will stay as a DPS.
Well, this is bad. This is the Hall of Doom. And I cannot lock onto any sort of coordinates thanks to calculator's coding. From that trail of fire, Superman is here. And it's up to you to get him out. Good luck.
Calculator to Hall of Doom. Justice League incursion in the tech wing. Yes, they found that.
What's the hurry, hero? You're just gonna die here anyway. I got my motor revving, and I'm ready to rumble!
Seeing how our little friend switched to DPS, I guess he wouldn't really want to play with a troll. So I'll stay a DPS.
what the exabytes gave me.
Oracle here. What a shame. That malfunctioning passkey was the
Now let's wait for our little friend.
Comfortable in your kryptonite cage, Superman? Good. I'd hate to think you were enjoying hearing that I, Lex Luthor, will now take my rightful place as the ultimate savior of this planet. Once I crack the secrets of the exabytes, I will defeat Brainiac. Then no one will stand in my way. Oh, look. Cavalry has arrived, such as it is. This week, Rick. A moment of triumph.
get there, let Supergirl know Superman's alive. She's been ringing my ear off this entire time.
Somehow I expected you'd be the one to take down Luthor. He's been trying to crack the Kryptonian DNA code, but in the end he always falls back on kryptonite, the one thing I just can't fight. You're a true hero, and a true friend. Now I need to get out of here and recharge. Leave here quickly, and we'll speak again soon.
And we seem to have all the briefings and investigations in here. So I guess we can leave. One of the few times that we enter the Hall of Doom with our hero. So we got a nice back piece, which should raise our combat rating just a bit, at least. I guess we'll use it for the controller. And we will put our mod in it. So that's probably a few kits. And we are going to need a new white mod. But let's check our mail first. Oh, we got a brand new cape, which we already had. It happens. I'm almost tempted to use Breakout Regeneration, but then let's go with let's stay with the classic. Why change horse in midstream, as they say? So we can imprint our new cape. And for this one too. So we're not that far from being able to do the iconic anomalies, but we're not there yet. Oh. As a rule, I pretty much always sell the gear with my characters. Unless if I start running low on crafting components, I may decide to start salvaging a bit. But usually I have a few characters which are in the close to 15,000 salvage, which are the ones that I'm actually using for the salvage feeds. So for pretty much any character that I have, I will just sell whatever gear I find. But anyways, so essentially all we're really missing right now is a nice Batman symbol to complete the look. Sadly, the Batwoman T-shirt is as close as we can get to the Batman. Oh no, we do have another one. It's true. Let's try with the Batman hoodie and see what happens. Took me almost 2 years. Actually, it took me a little more than 2 years to get that hoodie. Sadly, I didn't use it all that much in the end. It's not too bad. I'll think about it. So I think this is it for now. Essentially, today is Batman Day, so I will probably show off my cowl a bit more. I'll probably make one or two more videos, especially of Batman today. Although I'll probably use not just this version of Batman, but also have a Yellow Lantern version of Batman on PS4 that that I will probably use also. So I do have also a couple of versions on PC, but I can't really record on PC yet. I haven't taken the time to find any software to do that. Maybe later down the line. So that will be it for now. So hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.